Rose Namajunas tops the card at 300 grand. Oh, I'm sorry, 500 grand. Oof, take home pay. 300 grand went to Kamaru Usman, who was number two. Then you had Cody Garbrandt get 275 off a loss. So how did Rose Namajunas top the card? Well, she made 250, and then the win bonus was 250, right? So that's 500 grand. Kamaru Usman had 300,000 to show with no win bonus. Now, if he gets the win bonus, he makes 600 grand. So that's kind of odd that most fighters structured in their contract have a win bonus, but in this situation, Kamaru Usman did not, and uh, who knows why? Maybe the UFC wanted to give him 200 grand with a 200 grand win bonus, so that would be like 400. But instead, he'll take the 300 guaranteed. Um, is he shortchanging himself? Is there something we don't know? Who knows? But the bottom line is Rose Namajunas topped the card with 500K, and that's a big payday for Rose Namajunas. And for a lot of these fighters, there's a lot at stake, right? Like if she doesn't win, she only gets half that amount. So there's a big uh, motivation to win your fight. This is also why the UFC, when they offer fighters 3 fights a year, sometimes the fighters say no, right? So imagine you got 6 fights, 6 fights in your contract. Let's just say even number, you're making 200 grand per fight. That's 1.2 mil, right? But if you get the win bonus, you get 2.4 mil. So sometimes it's in the fighter's best interest to say, nah, I don't want that opponent. Maybe it's going to be a very close fight. It's not that they don't believe. I mean, fighters believe they can be anyone on the planet. So it's not that, right? But when money is on the line, that's when the true colors come out for everybody, right? Oftentimes, you might think this fighter win or that fighter is going to win, but are you willing to put your money on it, right? That's why odds are so critical, and we take note of them because odds are what people are putting money on. And in this case, for UFC fighters, they say no, then go into the media and say someone else turned down the fight when in actuality they turned down the fight because they want that win bonus. So Rose Namajunas gets it 500K, but just a little insight there as to why fighters turn down fights. It's because they want that win bonus. Kamaru Usman doesn't have one, so he's not inclined to probably turn down a lot of fights. And he went in there and smashed Buckley this past Saturday.